Snip, are you going to spend any time working on free throw shooting at your next practice?
No, I think we're okay. I mean, how can you not be happy with 11 for 22? I mean, seriously.
Hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, right? Flip a coin. Seriously though, how were you able to hold them off? This was kind of a gritty, physical, tough game.
Oh, we went up to see my son and I went up to see him against Schuylkill Valley. I thought Schuylkill Valley did a great job. I think that he should be really proud of the way they played. And we learned a lot from just watching what they did to him, and that's what we came out and tried to do.
3 points in the first quarter, and then you scored 20 in the second. Can you explain that to me?
No, I can't. I really can't. If somebody can, please help me out.
Do you think maybe it was just the time off, that they were rusty?
Maybe they were a little rusty, I guess. But we were in the gym every day. I didn't give them any time off. So,
was their zone giving your team trouble at all?
No, we were getting open looks. But I thought, our offense sometimes we can become impatient. We think we have to score within 10 seconds, and it's just not the case. That's regular season. You can get away with it, but not in playoffs, man. You got to value every possession, both offensively and defensively.
You held them scoreless for 5.5 minutes in the last quarter. Were you pleased with the defense?
Absolutely. I thought when Josh picked up his third foul, Josh is so important to us that we had to try, Elijah. Elijah did a great job. His length, he tried to deny him the ball. He didn't give him he couldn't penetrate against you. And the other guys got off their man, helped, got back. So I was really happy with both how Josh and Elijah played him. They played him great.
Elijah is the defensive specialist, correct?
He is. He is at times.
But he usually has tough assignments.
Absolutely, he does. And I'm just kidding because we kid with him all the time about it. But he does a great job defensively. He's a great young kid, man.
Yeah, I've joked around with him as well. And how important is it to have kids that'll buy into a role where you're not going to score 15 or 20, but we still need you to play really good defense and rebound and things like that?
They do buy into it. And we stress it every day, and they do buy into it. And, they know the game. They know the game and what it's all about and how important they are. And we always tell them, everybody has a role in this team. And a role player is not a bad thing to say. Everybody has a role.
Was this one of the more physical games your team has had this year?
Yeah, I think the officials let us play. I think they let us play.
Yeah. Moving on now to the semifinals and qualifying for states. What is it about the postseason that your teams always seem to have so much success?
I don't know. That's a great question. I guess it's just like they're so used to it, and they get great leadership from the teams, and the seniors from the past, and they have a part of it when they're sophomores and juniors and maybe not ready to play. And then when it's their turn, they know what it's all about. They've been to these arenas. And I truthfully don't know. I don't know.
How nice is it to still have Josh and Parker? Obviously, no Kingston, but that's a pretty good 1-2 punch offensively.
It's a great 1-2 punch, and that's where we got to get a little more offensive with everybody else.
Getting the number 1 seed allows you to play at home. How huge is that?
Huge, absolutely huge. And these kids worked hard all season to get that number 1. And they deserved it, and it is a huge advantage.
You didn't feel like bus trips to Middletown and Eastern York?
No, my age, I don't like to go on a really cold school bus.
Last thing, on a lighter note, we know how much you stress defense. What are your thoughts on the NBA All-Star Game?
I didn't watch it. I actually turned it on, and it was 100 and something. I thought the game was over. And then I saw it was at halftime. I went, "Oh, you got it! Unbelievable!" That's just they should get rid of it. Yeah. If you look at I saw a film today of when Shaq was and Jordan and those guys. Watch that NBA All-Star game. They were going at each other. They were hitting each other. Nowadays, no.
Yeah.
It's just the same way in football too.
Yeah.
Who wants to watch a flag football game? Are you kidding me? Who would pay to see the NBA All-Star? Can you imagine?
Apparently not you.
Not me, no.
All right. Well, enjoy that roast beef sandwich. Is that your favorite type of sandwich, by the way?
I like a good roast beef with horseradish sauce on it. Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
All right. Well, good luck in the semifinals.